The Steele dossier's allegation that the Kremlin is blackmailing President Donald Trump with a so-called P-tape has cast a cloud over the Trump presidency. The Democrat-funded Dossier claims Trump used prostitutes during a visit to Moscow in 2013. But a music publicist who has been interviewed at length in the Mueller investigation says he was with Trump for most of his time in Moscow and that the Dossier's allegations are unlikely. A British music publicist who was with President Donald Trump during a trip to Moscow in 2013 says it is unlikely the real estate mogul used prostitutes during his brief visit to the Russian capital, as the infamous Steele dossier alleges. In an interview with The Washington Post, Rob Goldstone said he was with Trump for 31 out of the 36 hours the future president was in Moscow for the Miss Universe pageant. The Ritz-Carlton in Moscow is the alleged site of the most salacious allegation made in the Steele dossier, which was funded by Democrats and written by former British spy Christopher Steele. A June 20, 2016, memo from the dossier alleges Kremlin operatives have blackmailed Trump with video footage of him engaged with prostitutes in a hotel room at the Ritz. According to one of Steele's sources, the video shows the prostitutes performing a golden showers act in front of Trump. Related, Fusion GPS doubted the credibility of major dossier source. Trump has vehemently denied the allegation and no evidence has emerged supporting Steele's claims, but it is frequently touted by Trump critics as evidence the Republican is under Kremlin control. Trump landed in Moscow in his private plane at around 3 p.m. on a Friday and left at around 3 a.m. on Sunday morning. According to WAPO, Goldstone said he was in Trump's vicinity for all but 5 hours when Trump was seemingly asleep in his hotel room. Related, 50-50, Christopher Steele is unsure about the Golden Showers tape. Goldstone, who is releasing a book Tuesday, has been questioned at length by prosecutors working for special counsel Robert Mueller regarding his interactions with Trump and members of his campaign. Goldstone is who contacted Donald Trump Jr. in June 2016 to offer a meeting with a group of Russians who claimed to have dirt on Hillary Clinton. Related, Rob Goldstone speaks out on Trump Jr. Russia emails. It was puffed up. Goldstone worked for Emin Agalarov, a pop musician whose father is billionaire real estate mogul Aras Agalarov. The Agalarov family partnered with Trump to host the beauty pageant. Goldstone contacted Trump Jr. at the behest of Emin Agalarov on June 3, 2016. In an email, Goldstone said a Russian government attorney wanted to meet to provide information about potentially illegal campaign contributions from Russians to Hillary Clinton. "If it is what you say, I love it," Trump Jr. responded. The meeting was held at Trump Tower on June 9, 2016. But most participants, including Goldstone, say the meeting was a dud. The Russian lawyer, Natalia Veselnitskaya, reportedly used the opportunity not to talk about Clinton, but to focus on the Magnitsky Act, a U.S. law that sanctions Russian human rights abusers. Veselnitskaya was working closely at the time with Russia's Prosecutor General, Yuri Chaika, to overturn the Magnitsky Act. As part of the project, she was also working with Fusion GPS, the opposition research firm that hired Steele to write the dossier. Goldstone said Mueller's team was less interested in the Trump Tower meeting than they were about the relationship between the Agalarovs and Trumps. The dossier's claims about Trump's visit to Moscow have been called into question, even by Steele himself. Steele, a former MI6 official, put the odds that the Golden Showers tape exists at 50-50, according to Russian Roulette, a book from two journalists who met with Steele prior to the 2016 election. Glenn Simpson, the founder of Fusion GPS, also called the credibility of the dossier's source into question. According to Russian Roulette, Simpson considered the alleged source, a Belarus-born businessman named Sergei Milyan, to be a big talker. Follow Chuck on Twitter. Content created by the Daily Caller News Foundation is available without charge to any eligible news publisher that can provide a large audience. For licensing opportunities of our original content, please contact licensing@dailycallernewsfoundation.org.